In this video, we'll talk about the APA electronic references. There are new rules for how you should be referencing documents that are online, from journals, databases, etc. You can get the information from the Andrews document Bonnie Proctor has made, or I highly recommend also that you purchase APA supplement. It's only $11 or $12. And let me show you, for example, what it has in it. So here's an example of a dissertation, and it shows you how to do it, gives you the little rules. If you get dissertations from other sources, how to put them in. There's abstracts, bibliographies. Let me scroll up to the journal section. Explains this new DOI thing, which I'll be showing you a little later. URLs, sample references. So it really is a good document to have, and you should get it if you can possibly do so. Alright, so how does this affect what you're doing in Endnote? And this is building on previous tutorials that I've had for Endnote. And what you need now is to know about Endnote Styles. So if you started before, in fact, maybe I didn't even mention this in the previous tutorials, when you're in Endnote, you'll see over here that there are different styles. And yours might have been on APA, or maybe you need to actually be using the APA style. And let me show you what happens to a reference when you change what style it's using. So let me just click on a reference, and here I've got it on APA 5th. If I choose an annotated style, see how it switches around? There's other styles in here automatically, and it kind of uses the ones that you have. We're going to go and get this one from Australia. Some librarians in this university in Australia fixed the APA style for Endnote so that it has the electronic information more correct. So you really need to update this style because the APA 5th does not have the new rules for electronic resources built into its format. So you definitely want to go get this new style. So let me show you how to do that and how to install it. It's a bit of a pain, but you only have to do it once and then you're good to go. So alright, I showed you what styles do and also how the styles change the references in that last little bit. Now we want to actually install this style, and I'll show you how this works. So we're going to this library website. It is the University of Queensland, and there's the URL. And it explains what a style is, gives you a list, has notes for Mac. These instructions I'm going to show you are for a PC. It has notes here on where you need to save this file. So basically all we're going to do is get the style and save it into the styles folder in Endnote, and then restart Endnote, and then it's in there automatically. So I'm going to just scroll down. These are all in alphabetical order. Aren't you glad you don't have to pay attention to any more than just the APA one? So here it is, APA Style 5th edition, and this one was done March 2008, and you can see that it says it has the new APA Style Guide references and tells you that it's amended. There's notes about it and other information. Alright, so I'm going to click on APA 5th edition, and now it's going to ask me where I want to save this. I'm going to click OK. And I want to put this in on my computer in C, and then Program Files, and then I'm going to look for Endnote, and here's the Styles folder. If that went too fast, you can always go back. And I'm just going to save it in here. Actually, I would just click Save. I'm not going to save it because I've already installed it, and I've modified it a little, so I'm going to just not save, but you definitely want to save this and it'll add it to all these styles. Alright, so that's how to save it, and then you want to restart your Endnote, and when you come back in, just check this pull down menu at the top and see if you probably had the old APA 5th, now you need the new one, and it's not going to be automatically in this list, so you'll have to go find it, and you do that by choosing this Select Another Style. And then there's a long list of styles, and this one it starts with UQ. So scroll down and look for UQ right here and choose, and now you will have it in your list. if you need to use any other style, you can do this as well. Select another style is how it gets it into this list. So there was the APA 5th, and here's the APA, the new one. You can see how that changes it quite a bit on that particular reference. Alright, in future videos we'll talk about more specifically electronic references, how to check them and fix them for different types. So check those out.